One of the reasons Final Fantasy VII became so unforgettable is its summon system. Back then, summons weren't just flashy spells. They felt powerful, mysterious, and honestly, kind of overwhelming in the best way possible. Every time you called one, the entire battle stopped just to show how strong it really was. In FFVII, summons are tied to special materia, and each one feels like a legendary creature you slowly earn the right to use. Early on, you meet Shiva and Ifrit, introducing elemental power in the most dramatic way possible. Shiva freezes the battlefield in silence, while Ifrit explodes with pure fire and rage. Even these early summons already felt epic for a PlayStation 1 game. As you progress, the summons only get crazier. Ramuh crashes down with lightning like a god of thunder. Titan literally lifts chunks of the earth and crushes your enemies. Odin rides across the screen and wipes out everything in his path with Zantetsuken, instantly ending fights like it's nothing. Back in the day, seeing that animation felt unreal. Then there are the truly iconic ones. Bahamut appears not once, not twice, but 3 times throughout the game. Each version feels stronger and more dramatic than the last. Neo Bahamut turns the sky into fire, and Bahamut Zero unleashes a massive beam straight from space. It's not just a summon, it's a statement. And of course, there's Knights of the Round, probably the most famous summon in JRPG history. 13 knights taking turns destroying the enemy in a never-ending sequence of attacks. It was powerful, absurd, and legendary. The animation was so long that players would sometimes just sit back and watch, knowing the battle was already over. Inside the game, summons weren't only about damage. Some had special effects that completely changed strategies. Hades could inflict multiple status effects at once. Phoenix could revive fallen party members while dealing fire damage. Chaco mod mixed humor with power, showing FFVII's ability to balance darkness with charm. Here's a fun fact outside the game. Knights of the Round was intentionally hidden behind one of the hardest side quests in the game, requiring players to breed a gold chocobo. Another unique fact, the long summon animations were actually criticized at the time, but they ended up becoming one of FFVII's most iconic features. They made every summon feel like a reward, not just a button press. You didn't just cast a spell, you called something ancient and unstoppable. Even today, summoning in Final Fantasy VII still feels special. The music fades, the screen darkens, and for a moment, you're reminded why this game defined an era. Summons weren't just part of combat, they were part of the game's identity. Alright, enough talking. Time to summon something big and watch the battlefield disappear. And if you enjoy deep dives into classic JRPGs, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss more retro gaming nostalgia.